And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, we've got a big one for you today as Liverpool have agreed a shock deal. It is done and it's a very, very exciting one for you. We will get to it. It's kind of come out of nowhere, so yeah, do stay tuned for that one. Whilst as always guys, going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. Of course, we're not in action now until Monday as we take on Aston Villa. As I've been speaking about Aston Villa, they do currently have their injury problems at this moment in time. Are a side that are in pretty much a free-fall form. Obviously exited the Europa Conference League last night as they taste the defeat to Olympiacos. And again in the Premier League haven't been that convincing either, despite them were sitting in fourth and expected to get a Champions League spot just over the last sort of 6 or 7 games. They haven't been that great with just one win in their last 6 matches. So again, looking, hopefully we do get the win. Again, we're not really playing for much. We're just kind of waiting to the end of the season and giving Jurgen Klopp the best possible send-off. But again, I do hope, as stated, we can go and get the job done. And of course, Jurgen Klopp is on his best behaviour because he is one game or one yellow card away from missing his own farewell party at Anfield the week later. So hopefully he's on his best behaviour with his most hated referee, Simon Hooper, as well. But yeah, we'll leave that one there, guys. I did a bit of a preview of the game in our last video. So if you haven't already checked that out, do check it out after this one. But in other news, guys, today David Ornstein's provided an update with regards to Jordan Henderson, as he said Jordan Henderson's time at Ajax Amsterdam could be forced to an early end, with the Dutch club expected to consider selling the midfielder following a miserable season. Henderson joined Ajax on a free transfer in the middle of January, terminating his deal with Saudi Arabian side Al Ettifaq early. It ended a controversial spell in the Middle East, with many Liverpool supporters of the opinion that former captain burned bridges by opting to join the Saudi Pro League. And while he has settled into a regular role at Ajax and even wore the captain's armband, Henderson has a strong chance of moving again this summer. This comes with Ajax failing to qualify for the Champions League for next season and potentially missing out on the Europa League too. The Athletic's David Ornstein and Dutch publication Voetbal International both report that Ajax could be forced to sell the highest earners. Financial problems at the Johan Cruyff Arena means that Henderson and Steven Bergwijn are among those facing an uncertain outlook, Ornstein writes. While there is no specific desire to sell either player or vice versa, it is explained that with Ajax relying on prize money from Europe, these steps must be considered in a bid to help balance the books. Henderson is on a reported to earn £85,000 per week at Ajax, rising to £110,000 per week in bonuses, which eclipsed that of previous highest earner Bergwijn, who is on £76,000 per week. Interestingly, Ornstein adds there is also a feeling that prominent players, including Henderson and Bergwijn, were enticed by a project which is yet shown signs of materialism during a turbulent period. The highest Ajax can finish this season in the Eredivisie is 5th, which would only earn them a Europa League qualifier, while 6 to 9 contest playoffs for a place in the Europa Conference League. It is a far cry from expectations in Amsterdam, with Ajax viewed as a perennial title challengers and lifting the trophy as recently as 2022. If Henderson is to be sold, it remains to be seen whether a move back to England would be on the cards or if any further interest would emerge in Europe. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen and Juventus were all linked when his decision to leave Saudi Arabia earlier was reported, though Leverkusen denied any interest. The 33-year-old has played 10 times for Ajax so far, including both legs of the Europa Conference League defeat to Aston Villa. So yeah, not all going rosy at this moment in time for Jordan Henderson and could be on the move once again this summer. But one place he certainly isn't coming back to is Liverpool. But someone has returned, guys. Someone is returning in a shock development. Liverpool have agreed a deal for Julian Ward. Yes, Julian Ward must be a familiar name for those of you within the Liverpool space. But Michael Edwards has brought back the former Liverpool sporting director, Julian Ward, as the Fenway Sports Group new technical director. Massive news there with regards to him, of course, left pretty soon after, becoming the sporting director after Michael Edwards left initially. Julian Ward has turned down a number of jobs and offers from clubs across Europe, but the chance to work with Edwards again, combined with the scale and ambition of FSG's Bergen football operations, convinced him to accept accept this opportunity. So Julian Ward is going to be joining the football club once again. As I said, the whole band is coming back together. And just immediately started to think that Jurgen Klopp might have been the problem at this space. Why is everyone wanting to leave? No one wanted to come back. And now since Klopp's going, he is now sort of coming in through the door. So Julian Ward is the latest arrival. As we've said, I heard a week of loads of things just coming in, people coming through the door. Going out to the door, and it really did feel like a change was on the horizon, but we are getting better people, I think, in through the door. Not to say the manager's better, but what I'm saying is Michael Edwards did a fantastic job before, Julian Ward did a fantastic job before, and as stated, the Athletic are reporting he is back, it is a done deal, and will be joining the football club as a technical sporting director. So very, very interesting there indeed, and it comes a bit of a shock. It didn't seem as though we would be getting him in through the door, but it looks like he is coming through. Following this, James Pearce also added Pedro Marquez, who will report to Ward, is regarded by Edwards as the industry-leading expert in player development, career pathways, coaching methodologies, and performance analysis. So it's all, as stated, coming together. We are starting to get people in the place. Manager is pretty much in place as well, so I'm really hoping for a very, very positive and non-turbulent change into this new era for the football club. But certainly it does seem as though we are getting the men in the right places. We're getting people in the right positions to help us succeed, at least going forward. Simply, it seems like apart from the sort of managerial hunt with the whole Xabi Alonso sort of situation, it did seem as though we're pretty much getting everybody that we want, and we're kind of getting the best people for the job. You got to think all of these guys, Michael Edwards, Julian Ward, have all been man in demand as of late from other European clubs. So to see them all come together and hopefully start something really, really special, and the fact that these guys are all coming back just shows the ambition FSG have for this as well, with this sort of multi-club project. But yeah, very, very exciting indeed. But I do have to stress, guys, do enjoy the last two games, savour it, because you'll miss Jurgen Klopp. You'll miss Jurgen Klopp, but I do think we're in very, very good hands going forward into the summer transfer window. And today we have made a shock development, shock appointment, as Julian Ward has returned back to the football club. That is a done deal. But Liverpool fans, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on that down there in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Actually, and don't forget to check out Copyright Clothing, guys. We've only got these Jurgen Klopp shirts. They are going to be coming off the market by the end of the season. So do get those t-shirts because they will be gone forever as we go into our new era. Link is down in the description or to copyrightclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.